What's up, everyone? Back in my hero, as usual, with this little series. This is my journey of going on to reach Ace rank for season 6. And you guys read the title. I gave in. I got tired. After my, I believe it was the Todoroki video, I went ahead and lost like 10,000 plus points trying to make that one video. So, I went ahead and hopped into rank with All Might. He didn't get no buffs or changes or anything. I mean, he might have got like a bug fix or something, but nothing major with All Might. All Might is still All Might. Just plain and simple. I think that in the first patch at the beginning of the season, they fixed something where it was harder to hit his beta when a person had no shield. I think that was what it was, but that was really about it. So this video is going to be me playing as All Might and trying to recover the last couple points that I missed. So, in this match, we started on the, I can't, can we even call it a new map anymore? We've had it, for a nice amount of time. But we're on the second map. I'll call it that. We're on the second map. And right now, y'all know my strat. Simply go ahead and loot up, get items, and go from there. So, looking around right here to go ahead and see if Koda's around. Didn't see him, and honestly we're just looking for items. So I guess while I have you guys here and we're chatting, how do you feel about All Might? Like, I know that he is a very controversial character. A lot of people feel like that he is fine after all of the nerfs that he got. Some people still feel like he needs to be nerfed. Not gonna lie, I might be convinced to be one of those people. I know y'all heard me talk about it in other videos. But yeah, it's crazy. Like, I wonder if the game developers knew that, or had any idea that when they created All Might the way they made him, that he was just going to be such a powerhouse where, despite everything they've done to the character, he is still a menace in the game. He is still, I would argue, just as strong. It's insane, really. So right here, I am trying to go ahead and get this chest before I go and hop out to go and help out my team. Yeah, they're fighting Kendo, all for one. I can push back right here. I gotta admit, playing as a Kendo as All Might, at least for me, Kendo's like my weakness. Don't know what it is. She is like a weakness for me. So by this point, I'm jumping around and moving because all for one and Kendo is going to jump the mess out of me if I stayed there any longer. Aizawa came and clutched the team heal, so I hop back into the match. But yeah. So that right there, I think, is the main thing that I would like to go ahead and see nerfed in the future. His splash damage. Now, you saw right there. If you get a direct hit, they hit for like 77. That's a good damage. That's fine. It's the splash damage, in my opinion, that at least I have an issue with. Especially when you're dealing with an All Might who jumps in the air, and just rays down on you from above with alphas. He does 30 to 34, per shot for his splash damage. Now, when you say like individually, that doesn't sound bad. But when you consider the fact that, he has 10 of these things and he's doing 30, I don't know if you guys can, do the math like me, but that's still doing like 300 to 350 if he hits all his shots. And that's like as long as he aim all his shots in your general direction. Let's see, I'm gonna redo it in my head just to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that is 300 to 350 worth of damage just off his splash damage. So 10, yeah, no, I'm right. So with that being said, bro can still melt most people's HP with just the splash damage alone if they decide to sit back and spam alphas at you. I feel like that should be changed. I think would be the best choice, in my opinion. Keep the splash damage. I think that All Might not having splash damage would be, kind of crazy. When you consider that other characters kind of have a splash damage type of move. Like, let me think. I won't say splash damage, but they have moves that spread out and make it easier to hit. Strike Dabi, Yellow Shigaraki. Let me think. Kendo even. You could throw Kendo in there because if you're up close against Kendo and she's throwing rocks, oh man, I feel sorry for you. those rocks, they hit like a shotgun. You're losing all your HP almost immediately. Like, I guess the plus is, like, she can only use it in close range, but if you're within her range and she's throwing those rocks, you're losing like 100 plus HP per throw. It is not a fun time. So I don't think that they should take away his splash hitbox. I think that it should stay. What they should do is either one, reduce the hitbox, or two, reduce the damage that he does with the splash damage. I feel like cutting it in half or even reducing it down to 10 HP, 10 damage, be better than just getting rid of it, or no. I think we better just flat out getting rid of it. Either reducing the hitbox of it, or then maybe just reducing the damage of it would be better. Because the fact that it can legitimately do, but even then, even if it was set down to 10 though, he has no. Actually, that is more fair. Then that's only 100 damage if he gets it off. 100 to 150. Okay, maybe the damage reduction would be just the best for his alphas. Because you wouldn't want to just sit up here and just completely get rid of it. At least I don't think you should, or they should. So, circle's closing in. Still got a whole 40 seconds until the storm starts moving again. I really wanted to catch that Dobby because he got away from me, and I could not find him. I could not find him here. So I just started hitting Deku. But look how much you're rewarded for actually hitting his alphas. And the reason why I'm saying it like that, I'm not saying, oh, hey, reduces damage. No, I think personally his damage on his alphas are fine. What irritates me about All Might players in the higher ranks, most of them don't even aim at you. They don't. They just aim at the ground, let the splash damage of the hitbox, let the splash damage of the alpha, hit off the ground and still hit you. And with this still doing 30 damage, as long as they're keeping their distance throwing alphas, they're still gonna get all those shots off, and you're bound to take probably you won't take every hit from the alpha, but you'll take majority of them, and it'll be like 150, 200 plus damage just on them spamming alpha from afar. So that's the main reason why I think that it should be changed. Because look at that, 881. You would think more All Might players would go for a direct hit on their alphas, but I guess not. So be it. So by this point, I'm backing up because goodness gracious, I had 82 HP. They were jumping me, or I won't say they were jumping me, but I was getting. I had no time to back up and heal. I want to confirm my down right here. Not always worth it, but I went for it anyways. I was hoping maybe I could have done something to save my overhaul right there, but I can't really do anything right now. I had to back up and heal. Either that or me and my team were gone. So I go into this little what do you even call this? I don't even know what you would call this. Turbine or something like that. I don't know. I heard somebody else call it that before. But I went in there, I started healing, and I decided to go out and start grabbing my teammates' chips in hopes of reviving them later. So then I hop back over, I get back the remaining HP that I need since the storm is doing a lot of damage by this point. And then I hop around and grab my Aizawa. I don't know why I'm always yawning when I'm doing these videos. I'm so sorry, guys. But so that's my opinion on All Might for right now. I think everything that they've done so far is fair game, honestly, when it came to his reload speed increased. Let me think. The reduction of his damage on his beta between level 7 through 9, I believe. I think all of that is fair in terms of all the nerfs they gave him. Increased reload speed, decreased damage for his beta, and let me think. Yeah, I think that's the main stuff they did to him. I think that's all fair. And the HP reduction, of course. Duh. I think it was all fair when you think about it. Because they really had All Might lore accurate All Might, which if every character was lore accurate, I wouldn't be against, but every character isn't. So yeah, this guy, everybody already knows he has mobility that rivals a rapid. I was gonna say just like a rapid, that rivals a rapid. Then he used to have 350 HP. Imagine trying to catch a rapid character with 350, 400 HP. They would feel practically invincible. Imagine trying to fight a Mirio who had literally 350 to 400 HP. I would want to delete the game. So that's something I also noticed with the game. If they're like a rapid character, if they have a lot of movement, they typically reduce down their HP to 250 due to how much movement they got. And I also think that's why All Might got his HP nerf, because he doesn't have as much mobility as a rapid, depending on the character, of course. But he does have a lot of mobility, so they gave him what I would consider the average HP, which is 300. I consider it average, at least. So So yeah, so catching him before was a super pain. So unless you was jumping this guy, and I mean like giving him no chance to fight, trying to 1v1 him is insane. It was practically a death sentence, honestly. So I think all the nerfs were fair, and I am in support for one more. Because yeah, 35 right there. I didn't even hit right there. So I'm in favor for a splash damage nerf. Yeah, at the very least. So caught that up, Choco slipping. I go up there to go ahead and confirm my down. Todoroki's down below throwing fireballs. He wanted to save his teammate, I guess, but he got caught up by an overhaul. So I took that and I got out of there because I did not have time to go ahead and get caught. So by this point, I'm like, oh hey, I'm gonna be anime accurate, All Might, symbol of peace. You know, beat everybody on my own. Let's do this. But yeah, so that's my overall thoughts on All Might. Let me know what you guys think about All Might. Does he need more nerfs? Is he fine? Does he need a buff? Which, I'm not gonna lie, I would disagree. I think y'all kind of crazy. All Might's still super powerful. But I would love to hear your thoughts about All Might. Yeah, assuming you guys watch this. I know that I posted all my videos in the past and they didn't get a whole lot of support. I'm going to assume because not a lot of people like All Might, and they already know how crazy this character is. Right there, I was just lighting them up. Caught him with the tornado. But yeah, this match, these matches, they continue to be insanely chaotic. On the bright side, though, about these matches, I get to go ahead and test my skill against people of similar ranking or higher ranking. So it feels great when I actually get the win, or I actually give somebody a run for the money. It's like, yeah, I know I'm a good player. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I feel like that I definitely probably made a couple players upset before, and they probably think that I suck at a certain point, which I promise you guys I don't. But shoot, it just be luck of the draw sometimes. I find myself a lot of the time getting annihilated, jumped like almost immediately. So I definitely feel like some players have gotten mad at me for getting jumped like that. But it's like, what can I do if let me think, a overhaul, a Kirishima, and a Denki decides, oh hey, let's melt this guy's HP. I don't think there's a whole lot that a lot of people can do in a 3v1 situation. So right here, I messed up. I misaimed my beta, and it leads to my downfall. So that's the end of this match. I still did really well. I believe it was still the best in the lobby until they potentially outshow me since they're still alive. And yeah, that's it for this game. Let's hop into the second match because more to be said there. Here we go, hopping into the second match, and we are still on the other map. I started in the area on that building right there that is like in the destruction zone, but also slightly out of the destruction zone. I figured that'd be a good area for me to go ahead and start if I wanted to find out what items were around. I believe Bakugo is in the shopping mall, and everybody spawned in that area. They spawned in the shopping mall and in the destruction zone, or the destruction area. Lucky for me, I was on the outer skirts of the destruction zone, so I didn't have to really worry about any enemies coming after me. So I took that chance to go ahead and hop out and go find loot all throughout the city, at UA, downtown, the suburb, etc. So my Bakugo, he's leaking a little bit. He is leaking a little bit. I was hoping to find a team heal, but shoot, I can't even find any shields, to be honest with you. For this game, I went with the 4-4-4 strat because I feel like at the bare minimum, playing with each character, me personally at least, I want to have all my skills at level 4 at the very least. Anything under that is very underpowered, underwhelming, weak in my opinion. So I try to at least get all my skills to level 4 when I'm playing those characters. Unless they're just a character who has just an undefined skill that is just so much better. Like if I was playing Compress for an example, I'll admit I would probably go ahead and be like, level 7 trucks and then max out Gamma and then Beta would be last. But for most characters, I try to do the 4-4-4 strat so then I have stronger skills in case I decide to prioritize one other skill. Like from this point you can see I prioritize my alpha and I get that maxed out. So that way if I do get caught up in a fight, I at least can go ahead and use all my other skills and they will do decent damage or they'll have decent versatility. So got lucky, found Coda right there. I go ahead and use this to of course get my levels and also get my team leveled up because Bakugo, I believe he couldn't find any cards. So finding Coda right there was absolutely clutch. Because I really help Bakugo keep up with the rest of us. So by this point, I'm pretty sure that I'm maxed out. Deku's like right behind me. Yeah, for level 9, 5, and 6, and then Bakugo's still sitting around. It looks like 4, 5, and 6. So that's why I was able to find that to go ahead and help out my teammate. Something else that, goodness gracious, Dabi, I completely forgot that he popped up on me like that. This Dabi I noticed, and then he started slow walking, like he was walking me down. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, he was annoying me. I'm like, I want this guy gone now. Bro slow walked in the corner. Hey, I'm always gonna say this when fighting a strike Dabi. Never rebound against his grab if he grabs you. If he gets the hug off, don't rebound. Do not. It is the #1 way that Dabis take you out. They wait for you to rebound, and the moment you make the slightest move, the slightest action, and your iframes are off, they're kicking you back up in the air, and they're giving you another hug. He's giving you the love that he missed in his life. So do not rebound against a strike Dabi. You'll save yourself a lot of time. Maybe even give your team a chance to help you out, or you'll find a opening in a impatient strike Dabi. So at this point, I'm looking around for the Dabi because he got away. He let his Yaoyorozu take the bullet for him, and there goes the flame pillars. I'm like, oh hey, let's have a talk, and he's like, yeah, let's have a talk, and he just hugs me again. I'm like, now I gotta take you down, okay? Because first you tried walking me down, you snuck up on me. No, now I want you gone. So I even sat up and hit him through his explosion, which it was a bad move, but I didn't care. I wanted him gone. the amount of struggle he was giving me, I wanted him out. So I was able to catch him with the splash damage right there. I couldn't because he was behind the door. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I was petty. I started just gaming against the wall in hopes that he would fall into it again. But so missed him right there. I hop in the air and I just started raining down above the freaking out. I like, look at that. I'm on a strike team and I'm doing like 34, 35. What was that? I have to go back and look. But I'm doing so much like damage just off the splash damage alone. 2 alpha shots equivalates to one alpha shot, a direct hit at least. 35 damage. I don't know. I feel like that's wild. I reckon I'm on a team with 2 strike characters, which I'm sorry, that's crazy. I feel like splash damage needs to go ahead and be toned down a bit. Because right there, I didn't even fully hit Dabi. Like, don't get me wrong, I think I was going to get him either way, whether the splash damage was there or not. But the splash damage made it that much easier. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my thoughts though. Like, yeah, damage reduction for the splash damage. I would not be mad at it if I just saw it in the next patch when Shoto releases, which I believe we still got like 2 weeks for. So yeah, I got 90 off right there. I think I'm doing 90 per shot if I get a direct hit, which I'm not gonna lie, that is insane. So that's a 74. Probably has 2 defense times maybe. I wonder. But anyways, now I'm taking out some Mentos because in my experience, All Might is a super great counter to some Mentos. Yeah, 39. Goodness gracious, 39 per splash. You know what? Maybe I should start playing All Might more when I have strike characters, because goodness gracious. 39 per splash hit. So he's doing like 80, roughly 80, freaking every 2 hits. And then mind you, he has 10 of those. So that's like goodness gracious. I'm sorry, I'm doing math right now on that. That is actually insane. So 40 per splash damage. Bro, I'm not even plus ultra with this character. 40. So let's say you get, because he does 2 shots every time. So we'll say, 2 shots, you get the double 40 hit. That's 80, and then multiply that by 5. That's like 400 damage. That's like 400 damage. That is absolutely wild. Because I was playing this game and I knew this game would be good to add into my little rank journey compilation, because it just shows how crazy All Might is despite all the nerfs. And again, besides a splash damage nerf, I think this character is besides that, this character is fine. But yeah, 37. And I'm not even addressing the fact that when I get a direct hit on these guys, it's 80 and above. 80, between 80 and 90. And that's playing with somebody as like All Might who could just throw them out is crazy. They were deleting me, not gonna lie. They decided to focus me down, and I can't even blame them. I was doing insane damage. I was practically praying for Bakugo to finish that team heal because I needed it. I feel like Deku's gonna snipe me out the air or something, because I know there's a Deku around. So thank goodness he got off the heal. I thank my teammate for that, and I get back into the action. There was 2 compressors, so I had to watch out for just, you know, so many freaking barrages of trucks. And then, yep, caught him right there. So yeah, 39, 78, then 164, which, of course, that's the move comboing, and that's me comboing together, of course. But divide that by 2, and you know, you get the amount. You get the amount that I'm hitting. So yeah, so I still think this character is still super crazy. Everybody knows this character is crazy. The best players in the game knows this character is crazy. And then his tornado, which does like 100 damage while he's invulnerable to most attacks. So I had a team hero right here. My team didn't need it right then and there, but Deku definitely needed it, and Bakugo right as I finished it. So thank goodness. So splash damage helped me take out that all for one. We need to get him out immediately. But yeah, goodness gracious, All Might on a freaking strike team is insane. Y'all ever think they're gonna give All Might another like a quirk set? Yeah, another quirk set. I think that'd be interesting. This compressed was melting me earlier, so it felt great to go ahead and get him back. And with that United States, now give me one time, United States. And the fact you can combo his alpha off of his beta if you're quick enough is even crazier. Like this character's gonna be forever powerful. Like they would have to legit kill the character or just make him unplayable. Like for me to think that this character will never ever not be strong. So I get that Bakugo off of my Bakugo, and that gave time for Deku to go grab him. So I think somewhere around here is where I mess up. It's not doing his team heal, but somewhere around here I mess up. Or I think I personally mess up. Yeah, Kurashima just came out the storm out of nowhere. Then the Bakugo, he recovered. Ooh, still caught him with that tornado. Man. Yeah, that move used to do like 224, 230 before the nerf. I think now it does roughly 200, roughly like 180 to 200. I gotta look to see. I gotta do the math. Correct me if I'm wrong on it. I would love to know. But yeah, so this video is gonna be just me playing with All Might, you know, getting back up. So right here, boom. Here's where I mess up at. So I'm fighting, and I'm thinking to myself like, okay, let me go try to pick up my Deku. But boom, oh, just freaking that Bakugo, he caught me slipping right then and there. He saw me going into the storm, and he let it loose. And I can't be mad at him for it, because my team was good. I messed up right there. So I apologize, team, if y'all are somehow checking this out. I apologize. I messed up right there. I should not have gone into the storm to try and save Deku, although it sounds crazy. I should have more so just jumped away and tried to heal. We probably would have had a better chance at winning if I did that. Because I'm pretty sure the last two teams is a Twice, a Cementoss, and who's the last character? I'm trying to think of the last character. Oh, there we go, Kurashima. Thank you for that. So yeah, so Bakugo raining down the grenades and everything. I was surprised, and he made the Howitzer look so freaking awesome right here. He was going off. And then Cementoss. I didn't know Cementoss got brought back. I don't know if that's the Cementoss I took out earlier or not. It must have been, because then Twice got plus Chaos, and I don't think I ever saw Cementoss get plus Ultra. So the double Gamma into Beta. Like, I'm cool with Gamma into Beta, but Gamma Beta. Like, how would you feel if Overhaul did Gamma Alpha? I don't know what you guys, but that would make me heated. But Bakugo put up an insanely great fight, insanely awesome teammates. I definitely think that the fault was on me right here. If I simply, you know, backed up and went to go heal instead of trying to save Deku right there, I could have been there to help out Bakugo right here, and we probably could have won. I could have took on some Mentos, and then we could have jumped twice. So, I'm sorry, my team. Definitely sold right here. Put up a great fight. Y'all were awesome. But yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this, but yeah, thanks to me hopping in with All Might, I have gotten back most of my points. Thank goodness, because man, it was looking kind of bleak out here. I can't lie. So I'm back to being on the verge of getting back up to expert rank 3. So shout out to this team. They played incredible, which is only 2 of them. I guess their teammate either disconnected or they left after they got taken out. So that was an awesome game. That was a good way for me to also show how insane All Might can still be, especially with a strike team. Let's hop to the next match. Here we go for the final match, and we are hopping into the old map, or I guess the first map. Yeah, I'm gonna call them just first and second map because we don't know when we're gonna be getting a new map. And when we get that, and then we have to be like, oh, here's the new map, or here's the season whatever map, and here's season 1 map. No, let's just first map, second map, and whenever we get another map, third map. Just keep it that simple, in my opinion. So, by this point, this was a very high ranked lobby, I believe. There was a lot of players that I recognized here that honestly give me a run for my money. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. They're Twitch players and stuff like that. They be giving me a run for my money. When it comes to going against them, and fighting the 1v1 ain't really ever the issue for me. It's when I'm fighting 3 of them at one time, and then either my team doesn't have my back, or maybe I went away from my team and it's my fault or whatever. But like my team isn't there to back me up. Whatever the circumstance, whether it's my fault or whether it's like my team ain't communicating, whatever. What the whole point is that I typically fight them when I have no squad backing me up, which is where the absolute onslaught comes from. So already 3 players down, and the game quite literally just started. Insane. So by this point, looking around, looting up, same strategy as usual. Get all loot up, and then go start fighting. Shout out to this Cementosk. I do remember this match. He is such a clutch player. I can't even lie. He comes in clutch this match. So by this point, I'm trying to see what's going on myself. Shigaraki. I knew something went on here. Also, so how do y'all feel about Strike Shigaraki's alpha going through like All Might's gamma? Like his gamma is meant to protect him from like projectiles and stuff like that. So like, is Shigaraki's alpha like the one exception? Which I guess kinda makes sense, but is it like the one exception now? Like, I'm not mad at it because that means Strike Shigaraki's now have a actual good offensive play against All Might players. Because before he had nothing. Let's be real. You'd have to pretty much catch All Might on cooldown if you wanted to go ahead and really take him out as Strike Shigaraki. But now this means that Strike Shigaraki now has an offensive option against All Might now, which is great. But like, do y'all think that's fair? Okay. Also, that makes me wonder about the programming of All Might's game. Is it just considered as a wall? Because like, think about like Kendo's shield for an example. I know for a fact Shigaraki's decay isn't going through his shield unless she's standing directly on top of the decay. But if she's standing like with her hand up in front of it, and he's throwing alpha shots, it's not going to go through. And I think it's something similar with the Strike Shigaraki's beta as well. Something similar. I think I might have gotten a couple ticks off before. So this is the first game I could think of where I actually had my gamma higher than my other 2 skills. Because for me, I've seen some players do alpha, beta, gamma. I'm one of those players. Do alpha, beta, gamma with All Might, and then I've seen other players do alpha, gamma, beta. Personally speaking, I like to play a more offensive version of All Might, which is why I do alpha, beta, gamma. The gamma is still 100 damage if you get a tick off. It's incredible, and it keeps you safe from most skills when you when you need to stall for a team heal. But personally, the satisfaction I get off hitting a beta is insane. It's United States of Smash. It's beyond satisfying to land that move for me, especially if you combo it into itself, or you go ahead and combo some alphas into it. If somebody doesn't recover or rebound in the air, and then if you're just quick enough, you can hit them while they're still flying up from the original hit of the beta. I guess what we're talking about the All Might combo. Do y'all think that should get enough by any chance? To where All Might can't just directly go into an alpha right after the beta hit? I think it's fine, to be honest, because you can only slip in 1. Like, unless a player does not rebound against you, you typically can only hit 1. Bro sat up here emoted on me. He sat up here and emoted on me. How dare you insult me like that? But yeah, I think, because of the simple fact you can only slip 1 alpha in, at least I can. I can only slip in 1 alpha before my opponent recovers, if I'm quick enough. And then if they don't recover, then that's where I come in with 2 or 3 alphas. But yeah, You sat up here and emoted on me. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my fist in an angry manner, like an old man trying to tell his some kids to get off his lawn. You dare emote me? Now I got the KO on you. So yeah, so that's just my personal thoughts, though. I, I'm gonna stand by it. Just if they hit a freaking damage nerf on the splash damage, I don't think I could complain about the character anymore. He's already been nerfed to the ground. It's crazy. All the big like hero slash villains got nerfed to the ground recently. Freaking All Might, then Endeavor, and then finally All For One. Which I still think the All For One nerfs are crazy. He got so many big nerfs in just this season alone. But, oh well, shoot. I mean, maybe I might go back to All For One so I can get cooked with him again. In my last video on him, like I was getting cooked besides like the first game. Yeah, well, maybe I'll go back to it. I plan to make a compressed video soon. It won't be the next one. I'm still trying to get my ace rank first, but I will be probably playing compressed on the channel soon. I've only played him once, I think, once or twice, and that was before they fixed his alphas in the later seasons. I had to take out this Endeavor because he was just raining down my team. My Bakugo was very low on health, so I was like, okay, he has to go. He's a problem. So I made sure to take him out before I went ahead and got out of there. Because then by that point, Ochako and Compress were on me. Yeah, one of the worst things, and this always happens for me, is that I typically go against... Ooh, yeah, that was a mean hit. Thank you, Cementos. One of the worst things is when you're fighting and then you get third party by an Endeavor, because there's not a whole lot you can do in that situation. Because they're typically super far from you, so if you're a close range character or even a mid range character, it's hard for you to go ahead and close the distance. And then if you're a long range character, I'm not gonna lie to you, unless you're another striker, you're not out damaging. You're not out damaging Endeavor's alphas, especially if you get third party first. It's insane. So Kako Press slipping right there. So Chaka with her Gamma. I'm trying to see what else is going on. I'm just pretty much just commentating over the game. Oh, that team over there. I had to warn my team about that because I'm pretty sure a nice chunk of them are either clones or that they have like 1 or 2 clones and it's their team. Never, and I mean ever, let Twice clone. Because bro can literally make 2 teams by himself. And he'll probably solo you with those 2 teams. Then we're not even counting the fact that he has his freaking gamma beta combo that you can sometimes hit. Now this right here surprised me. He just used that. Like, am I tripping, or did Cementos not just use that? That came back incredibly quick. Maybe he had purple cards to get his revive back faster. But thank you so much, because I thought that was game over. I definitely think that this match I definitely played more of a support role versus being the direct damage dealer, because that's Cementos. Cementos is doing it up. Cementos is crazy. What do y'all think about Cementos? Does he need to go ahead and be nerfed? Does he need to be buffed? Which I don't think that's the case. That'd be crazy if somebody say he definitely need to be buffed. But I definitely think I would be opposed to hearing a nerf for that guy. He's insane. Maybe I should play him next. Again, not in ranked. I need to get ace rank first. After I get ace rank, I might take like a small break just due to how chaotic this game has been for ranked. But after that, I'll probably hop back on here and play other characters that I haven't played. Like, let me think. I've only done like 1 or 2 videos on Mount Lady. I could do another one on her. I could do a video on Cementos. I haven't done one for him. I don't think I got Ibarra. I could do a video for Ibarra. I've only played her like once or twice. I thought Twice was gonna clone right there, but thank goodness Cementos already got that covered. So now it's down to the final 2 teams. This overhaul, one of my friends, one of my homies or whatever that I chat with on here. Shout out to you. Your team was insanely strong. They just are insanely strong. And yeah, I still get caught by the freaking Gamma explosion right there. I was really hoping I was 103 right there. I was really hoping to catch this Dabi. I was really hoping to catch him. I don't think I do. I don't know when he slipped around me, but he snuck around. At this point, hey, bro's Batman. Popped up on me 1 second. And there he is, trying to go ahead and hug me to death. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was a goner right here, but my team had my back. Shout out to you, Bakugo, because that clone would have took me out. And I think that's it for the game. So, nope, because Dabi revived. And plus chaos. He still had one final go. Please fix that. his freaking grab, bugged right there. Like, I'm thankful because Mentos was able to live afterwards, but that's happened to me before. I know it's happened to plenty other people before. Having that grab bug out on you. Please fix the buggy grabs. It's so annoying when they don't properly work. So we focus down Dabi right here. We don't give him no chance to rebound. We can't afford to. So I definitely play more of a support role right here. So that's it. I just had to play All Might to get my points back. Because not to blame Todoroki, but it wasn't a pretty day for Todoroki when I made that video. It wasn't a pretty day for my freaking points. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'm about to get back into ranked. See what other character I'm about to do next. So I will see you guys in the next one.